students, hope you are all fine, and I hope that you could understood all the previous videos of Unit 6 Optics. So in the Unit 6, it is not optics, it is ray optics. Okay. So in ray optics, we have discussed about all the reflections in plane mirror and spherical mirror so far. Okay. So when light travels from one medium to another medium, in certain materials like glass, water, in certain medium, okay, it is called as transparent medium. The light will penetrate through it and pass. Okay, we all know that. So whenever a light is traveling from one medium to another medium, the medium may be from glass to water, from air to glass, from air to water. Okay, so whenever it travels from one medium to another medium, three actions takes place. This I have already discussed. Whenever this is medium 1 and this is medium 2, when light enters from one medium to another medium, either the light gets reflected, okay, it gets reflected, then some of the light gets absorbed here and some will be transmitted. Okay, so we all know that when it is absorbed, what happens means the intensity of the light is getting reduced because some of the energy is getting absorbed here and it is converted into heat. Okay, so what is happening when it comes here, the intensity is getting reduced. That is, when it is refracted, the intensity is getting reduced, and when it goes on, it will be there will be no light at all. Okay, for example, when you go deep inside the water, at first initially you will be having some light. Okay, when you go deeper and deeper, you will be, we can see that it will be very dark. Okay, so because it is getting absorbed at the way. Okay, so this is what happening when it is refracted through a medium. Clear? So when the light enters from one medium to another medium, two things may happen. Okay, two things may changes. Okay, so one is when it travels from one medium to another medium, first one, the velocity changes. Okay, first one, the velocity changes. The second thing, the direction changes. Okay, the direction will get changed. Okay, so the way light travels from one medium to another medium, the velocity will be changing and also the direction of the light ray will also be changing. Okay, so how the velocity will be changing? We know that the velocity of light in free space, okay, the velocity of light in free space, we all know that it is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Okay, and also we know that the velocity of light is maximum it will be maximum in free space only, that is in air or vacuum. When it goes from air to any other medium, definitely the velocity will be getting reduced. Air la da maximum irukum, adha vittu endha medium ponalo the velocity will be slowed down. Okay, so when the light travels from air to any other medium, the velocity will be reduced. Okay, velocity reduces when it goes from air to any other medium. Okay, similarly, when it goes from one medium to another, for example, water, it is having a that is in water. It will be having some velocity. In glass, it will be having some velocity. So when it enters from water to glass, either the velocity will be increased or it get decreased. Okay, so there is definitely a change in the velocity. So when light travels from one medium to another medium, okay, so I told, suppose if this is the velocity V1, when it travels into next medium, the velocity will become V2. Either it may decrease or it may increase. Okay, so this medium 1 is having some strength, having a power to reduce its velocity. அதோட இடத்துல இருந்து அது இன்னொரு இடத்துக்கு போகும்போது இந்த மீடியம் 1க்கு ஒரு பவர் இருக்கு to reduce its velocity or to change its velocity. So that is called as refractive index. Okay, the strength of the medium to change the velocity is called as refractive index. So medium 1 is changing its velocity when it goes to medium 2. Okay, so that strength is called as the refractive index. Okay, so the strength of the medium to change the velocity can be measured by a term called refractive index. Okay, this is to measure the how much the velocity have changed. ஒரு மீடியத்துல இருந்து இன்னொரு மீடியம் போகும்போது velocity எந்த அளவுக்கு சேஞ்ச் ஆயிருக்கு அப்படிங்கறத மெஷர் பண்றதுக்கான term தான் refractive index. Okay, so what is refractive index? Is equal to velocity of light in air, that is the first medium, to the velocity of light in the second medium. Okay, if it is air and if it is water, we can write it as velocity of light in air to velocity of light in water. Okay, so this is called as refractive index. So refractive index is given by the letter n. Okay, so velocity of light in air can be written as n1 and velocity of light in water can be written as n2. Okay, so the rate, that is the velocity of light in air with respect to the velocity of light in water is called as the refractive index of these two medium. Okay, so as the medium changes, it may also, the value will also changes. Okay, so what is refractive index? It is the ratio of velocity of light in free space to the velocity of light in the particular medium or water. Okay, so this is called as refractive index. I told you that what is refractive index? It is the measure of strength of the medium to change the velocity. ஒரு மீடியமால எந்த அளவுக்கு velocity change பண்ண முடியும் அப்படிங்கறத மெஷர் பண்றது தான் refractive index.